Hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope you're well. God bless. I just want to talk again about buying silver because it's still affordable. There were predictions that after it broke $16, some guys were saying that it could dip back as low as $15.50. I don't see that happening, but the drawback was expected. People are still touting silver, as a sound investment. There's lots of people, of course, the mainstream, everyone wants to say the economy is okay, stock market's all right, blah, 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 blah. But historically speaking, every fiat currency ever has failed. Everyone, ever. And there's lots of recent examples. If you look to like Zimbabwe in Africa, they ended up printing the largest denominational currency in history. I think it was $1 trillion bill. But it was worthless. And Germany post World War One, and so on. So don't trust paper assets. It's kind of the point. And to back this up right now, Rothschilds and other major bankers, banking families have lost hundreds of billions of dollars, if not trillions of dollars of assets in the last 6 months or year. And JP Morgan is buying up tons and tons of silver. Russia is stockpiling silver next to its gold. China's been buying gold for a long time. Countries around the world are looking to dump the dollar. China's looking to back their currency with gold, maybe in the next 6 months. Venezuela has stopped exporting to the United States. So our dollar is on the brink. So that being said, I want to talk real quick about the historic value of silver. Traditionally, like before the advent of the Federal Reserve and stuff, for hundreds of years, even thousands of years, because of ratios, there was 16 times as much silver above ground and available for currency or trade as there was gold. So there was 16 ounces of silver would buy 1 ounce of gold, or trade for that. Moving forward, since 1913 and especially the 1930s, under the Federal Reserve System, there was about a 30-to-1 ratio, 30 ounces of silver to get 1 ounce of gold. And in recent developments, starting with Nixon and then moving on through Bush Sr. and Clinton and up through Obama, silver ended up skyrocketing, the ups and downs, but ended up reaching $49 an ounce. And now it's back down below 16 at the moment. So, but the ratio of gold to silver right now is 80-something to 1. And that's just crazy because even when gold was at its most recent peak and silver was at its most recent peak, silver $49 to gold's $1,900 and something dollars, is just about 40 to 1. And I think, correct me if my math is off, but let's round up, 50 and 2,000. So 2,000 divided by 50 is 40. And that's a 41 ratio, just recent, in very recent history. So silver is set to make a comeback because, that being said, also silver being cheaper than gold is used in a lot of industrial and medical products. That for industrial purposes, more gold or more silver is being broken down than gold, making less silver available for trading purposes and currency. So, moving forward from there, I have today reached 200 ounces. I've been buying for about a year, and my small 10 ounces of 1/4 ounce pieces just came in today. So I'm doing this. I just hit 200 ounces. Historically speaking, 1/10 of an ounce of silver was about a day's wages. So this would be 2 weeks worth of wages, 14 full days. 14 days worth of wages right there. Off the fiat currency system that we have right now. So 200 ounces just by weight would be equal to about 6 years worth of wages. And so by weight right now, this collection is worth about $3,200 or so. And if it hits $20 an ounce, it'll be worth by weight $4,000. $25 an ounce, this will be a $5,000 collection. $30 will be $6,000, and so on. And it's not unreasonable to think that silver might get close to its previous high or even surpass it. Now, if there is a currency reset, and now you can always go down to corners, whatever's going on with the currency in the country, whatever's going on with the paper money of the country, however it changes, you can always go to your coin stores, your pawn shops and stuff, and you can trade in your precious metals for the currency that's needed at the grocery store or whatever, right? And in worst case scenarios, you've got like farmer market situations. Maybe there is no national accepted currency or something, and people are just trading in silver. And you're gonna want smaller pieces for trading purposes. I like getting collectible pieces. I have emergency. This is 22 ounces of very generic silver, to be traded as needed. This is more collectible rounds, more collectible and more collectible because I like collecting silver. Lots of these have stories. Like these pieces right here are very cryptic, and they have to do with time, and you can get a lot of really neat pieces that are just fun to look at and fun to hold. And I try and double up on my collectible pieces. This is a 5-ounce coin right here. I've got certificates of authenticity to go with lots of this, but totally worthwhile, and totally lots of fun. So this piece right here was a Christmas present from my brother, and I've given away quite a bit of silver as presents too. You see it's tarnishing a little bit. I think it's actually cool because it's a Bigfoot piece. It's not really focusing well, but the color kind of adds to it because it's a forest creature and he's in the forest and yada yada yada. But so silver is very likely poised to skyrocket. If it breaks 1650, they say that's the threshold, and it could go up quite a bit from there, even just this year. So, but silver is a wonderful thing to have in case of a variety of situations. So I just wanted to put that information out there. Let you know that I buy from a few different websites. jmbullion.com, that's jmbullion.com, or sdbullion, sdbullion.com. There's also APMEX, apmex.com, and goldenstatemint.com. I've bought silver from all those places. I also have bought from coin stores and pawn shops. This was one of the first pieces I ever bought. It's an old World War II era Hawaiian mint, and I got that at a coin shop. I have gotten counterfeit coins. I paid bottom dollar. It was one of those too good to be true things, and of course it was. But I learned how to tell the difference. You can feel the difference. Counterfeits don't weigh right, and they don't sound the same. If you took a silver coin and you tapped it on it, there's a ring to it. The silver's got a lovely ring, and so does gold. It's just a very high, soft tone. It's nice. It's musical. So that being said, buy silver. It's a wonderful way to go. It's a lot of fun, and it's always going to be worth something. Also, as to the potential rise in the value of silver, excuse my hand there. It's like I was saying, as far as it being used in industrial and medical products, it also there's not a lot of future prospects for mining silver. Just like with gold, most financial transactions in the mining industry, as far as precious metals mining, has been to acquire properties currently being operated by opponents. So it's just basically lots of mergers taking place, and there hasn't been any finances set aside for exploring future prospects. So we're looking to potentially a very sharp dip in availability to a sharp increase in demand. Watch prices go way up. So just have fun with it and understand that silver and gold are biblically endorsed currencies and finances, and they're historically sound investments, and it's a way to go. So God bless you. Spirit of peace and courage be with you. Wisdom and preparedness. I just hope you all have a great winter and you're safe, and prepare for the worst and pray for the best.